Hey, what up? It's your boy Hack to the Tech to the Get That Check. I haven't spoken in a while about things that are happening in the world. You know what I'm saying? Polo sport all day, boy. Check it out. I want to talk about something about, you know what I mean, Fat Joe, Cuban link, some things I saw, you know what I mean. I saw Fat Joe on Drink Champs while I was in Puerto Rico, you know what I mean? Like, I know I was out there having fun, but we got home mad late. One day, like at 3 in the morning. And I wasn't even sleepy. I was just like, whatever, let me just lay in my bed. And I saw Fat Joe was on Drink Champs, so I just watched the whole episode, boom. So, you know what I'm saying? I was watching this episode, you know what I'm saying? And yo, I'm not gonna lie. Fat Joe, yo, I'm scared of flying. I was terrified of flying. And I'm not gonna tell you what exactly Fat Joe said, but I'm gonna tell you this, that Fat Joe helped me cope with my fears of flying. You know what I mean? And that's 100. He helped me cope with my fears of flying. Cause you know, I like to fly places sometimes and take a vacation. This is my vacation, you know what I'm saying? I went to Puerto Rico. But you know what I'm saying, throughout the whole trip, my trip may not be too glorious, too happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I always think about that ride back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always like, damn, I may not make it back, and like, you know what I'm saying? I may not make it back to see my doggy, you know what I'm saying? I may not make it back, you know what I'm saying? But Fat Joe, seeing that Drink Champs episode really made me braver, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I only saw half of it. Well, more than half of it. You know what I'm saying? When I came back home, I saw the last part where Fat Joe's talking about the Dominican guy who worked 30 years of his life, then jumped on a plane to DR and crashed. Thank God I didn't see that part, because I would have never went home. I would have been like, what? I'm not flying. I'm staying in PR. That's it. But thankfully, you know what I'm saying, I didn't see that part. You know what I'm saying? I only saw the beginning, towards the middle. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see the end. But anyway, I just want to say one thing. Like, Fat Joe, everything that he said was official. You know what I mean? I saw Cuban Link answer back. Answer back at the stuff he was saying. He was Fat Joe did not say nothing that was wrong. Fat Joe was like, look, they brought up Cuban Link. They didn't want to say his name for respect for Fat Joe, because they got respect for Fat Joe, right? You know what I mean? Uh, enough respect to Cuban Link, but Cuban Link, you do not look better than Fat Joe. I'm sorry, man. Fat Joe looked like he's 30, 25, 30. Come on, man. Look at Fat Joe, bro. Yo, Cuban Link, come on, man. Let's keep it real. Alright? You look like you're much older than Fat Joe, man. But enough respect to you. You a legend too, but don't say you look better than Fat Joe, bro, because you don't. You know what I'm saying? You really don't. Fat Joe, look how much weight he lost. He looked better than me, like, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, but, come on, Cuban Link, you know what I'm saying? Like, and listen, I understand where Fat Joe coming from. You know what I mean? I understand where Fat Joe coming from, where he can't, you know what I mean? Like, what can he do for Pun's son? Like, all right. Like, all right. No. All right. Pun. He don't want to create a new Pun. Fat Joe don't want to create a new Pun. I mean, if he had the opportunity, and listen, he even invited Chris Rivers, and Chris Rivers turned it down. And you know what? It was probably not even Chris Rivers' decision. It was probably, I mean, I don't want to blame it on his mom's, you know what I'm saying? But it was probably his mom that said, nah, don't go, forget it. I don't want you to go. Don't go do that. And he was like, all right, Mom. You know what I'm saying? All right, Mom. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, they invited him. Like, that would have been dope. That would have been so dope to see Chris Rivers, you know what I'm saying? Like, but of course, I mean, Juju was there. Beatnuts was there. You know, that other dude from Beatnuts. What's his name? I forgot. I just know Juju. I mean, that other guy. What's his name? I forgot. Yo. I'm sorry if I forgot your name, but I know Juju's a legend. You know what I'm saying? The other dude. Les. Shout out to Les. You know what I mean? Anyway, shout out to Les. Anyway, they did their thing. They did the, you know, you better watch yourself now. Without Cuban Link, without Big Pun, they invited Chris Rivers, and Chris Rivers didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? And fuck it. Check it out. I don't feel like Fat Joe has to prove himself to anybody. I think he already proved himself enough. He put everybody on. He put, like, listen to what I'm saying. He put Big Pun on, bro. What don't you understand? If it wasn't for Fat Joe, there would be no pun. You dig what I'm saying? Fat Joe was the Puerto Rican Don that put on the Puerto Rican pun. A lot of mother humpers are mad about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. You can't accept it? Huh? Why can't you accept it that a person like Fat Joe, you know what I mean? Like a lot of you, there's a lot of haters in in the Bronx. A lot of haters don't like Fat Joe. Listen. All Fat Joe wants you to do is admit that he never stole nothing from you. He never stole shit from you. Why? I mean, he never, like, all y'all just wanted Fat Joe money. Come on, let's keep it real. Y'all just wanted Fat Joe money. Let's keep it real. If Big Pun was alive, do you think he would approve this? Let's think about this. Let's really think about this. If Big Pun was alive, would he approve of all this? Would he approve of Cuban Link going at Fat Joe? Would he approve of Big Pun's family going at Fat Joe, suing him and this and that? No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't approve that. I understand people need money. I understand all of that. You know what I mean? But to bring somebody down, a person's name down, Fat Joe, you can't bring Fat Joe down. All right? And you can't bring a legend down. And I already understand what's going on. You try to bring a legend down, but you can't, because Fat Joe's been in this since the start, man. He is a pioneer. Come on, man. Come on, let's not lie. Let's not play around with this. Fat Joe. Fat Joe. If it wasn't for Fat Joe, come on. A lot of people wouldn't be around, man. I remember way back in the day, I had an older brother. I was a baby. And my brother used to play some dudes called Messengers of Funk. And that's the first time I heard Fat Joe. He came in the intro and he was like, "Yo soy gordo mafioso." Fat Joe's been putting people on since day one. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? What are y'all talking about? He's been putting people on since day one, and y'all don't even, and y'all just want to judge him just because. Listen, if Big Pun was alive, he would smack every single person in his fam. I'm not gonna lie. Because Big Pun would not want anybody bringing the Fat Joe. Now, let me ask you a question. Well, let me say this. What if Big Pun's wife got a job? You know what I mean? What if she had a job the whole time? You know? See? So, we can't blame this shit on Fat Joe. You know what I mean? We gotta, I mean, we can't blame it on Big Pun, but, what if Liza would have worked? You know what I mean? I mean, maybe Big Pun didn't let her work. He didn't let her work. He was like, no, you're not working. You're not going to work. What if he let her work? You know what I'm saying? What if he let her work a 9 to 5? Maybe she'd be good right now. Maybe she wouldn't be going at Joe right now. You dig what I'm saying? But Big Pun probably didn't let her work because he was making all this money. So obviously we got some type of confusion here. There's some type of confusion. Now, the thing between Joe and Cuban, I don't know. That's something different. But the thing between Liza and Fat Joe, I could easily solve. Big Pun was probably like, you don't work. Because I'm making enough money to take care of us. Little did he know what was going to happen to him. You know what I mean? But if Liza would have got a job, got some benefits, she would have been good. Like, she would have been good right now. She wouldn't even been going at Fat Joe. She would have been like, all right, I got my kids, I got my benefits, boom. But you see, people are never prepared for these things because they think. That's why it's better to become famous when you're older. Not when you're young. But, of course, you're always going to become famous when you're young because that's when the talent pop in, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, man. It's better to become famous when you're established in life. Not in fame. You dig what I'm saying? Like, look all these people that have died. Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston. You know? They all died because of fame and money. You know? Their bodies couldn't handle it no more. You dig what I'm saying? Now, when you become famous at an older age, Nah, you know you can handle that money. You could be like, all right, I gotta be sober now. Let me handle this money. You know what I mean? Let me think smarter. Yo, my advice to everybody out there. Shout out to Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? Because he's a smart dude. He did what he had to do to get the fuck out the game for a little bit. My advice to a lot of rappers too. Yo, lay off the drugs for a little while. You know what I mean? Lay off the drugs for a little while. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. Look what happened to Fredo Santana, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to listen. Boom. That was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Look what happened to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But that's all I gotta say. Shout out to everybody watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know your thoughts, man, because these are my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? These are my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's Polo O.